seems like we have a lot of deception going on the internet these days, and mostly about images not looking like what they're supposed to look like. It bothers me to hear people losing confidence like they are in our shops. Well, so I'm trying to be careful with the images that we show, and I will say this: the images that Teleflora puts out there are outstanding, and I'll tell you why. Let's look at, for example, this arrangement, Citrus Kiss. Okay, nice arrangement, $85. Looks good. I think it's very crisp looking, and I think it's priced right. But what if you want the deluxe? Well, there you go. It's a bigger image. Maybe you want to go premium. You have a reason to want to do so. The flowers look beautiful. And here you can add a box of chocolates or a Mylar balloon, put the occasion on there, birthday, $4.99, delivery pickup, and off you go. Look at how nice that is. They've really done a great job in trying to be as honest with the consumer's expectation as possible. Let's take a look at what BloomNation is doing. Look at this. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. Yellow rose bouquet. It's a pave cluster of yellow roses. There are large roses and there are sweetheart roses in here. They're tiny. How many roses? Well, $240. Okay, that seems, well, worth stems, by the way, which tells me they're in a container, and the container is probably filled with oasis. We all know what that's going to do. In 3 days, those flowers are not going to open. They'll never have a chance. I'd like to see what the deluxe is. Maybe I want to spend $40 more. I click on deluxe. Are you with me? I'm waiting just like you are. Photo displays standard size. And there is a standard, okay? Well, I'd like to see deluxe. Nothing. I go to premium. I mean, if I'm going to go from 240 to 320, don't you think it's right that they show a bigger arrangement or something that makes me feel like, wow, I want that one? But regardless, I don't think you're going to achieve that with this setup because you have an upside down vase. We all know that. I mean, for a second, you think that that's a regular vase. It's not. As a florist to florist, we all know that that's a Loomey dish. I mean, this is just a terrible design, and I don't think it's the fault of the florist. I think that this is what BloomNation did. I could be wrong. Although the actual bouquet might not precisely match the photo, its temperament will. Man, that's a stretch. Occasionally substitution of flowers and or containers happen due to weather, seasonality, and market. I mean, they're giving a lot of variables here. Stunning assortment of yellow roses in a clear glass vase. They're not in a clear glass vase. We all know that. There's no way. So think about that. Once again, again, I don't want to knock the flower shop, but this is an item that's promoted or given by BloomNation for a florist to sell. And although this is the most popular, why wouldn't I be able to see a picture of it? Think about that before you're going to consider doing business with BloomNation, because what you see is not what you get. And as always, remember this: if you want to see their reviews, look, the back button just went away. But watch this. If I select the price range, there's a back button. That's done by design. It's done on purpose. They don't want you to leave the site. They want you to only go back if you're going to stay within their business. And you pick this arrangement out, and you select the delivery date, order now, and look where you are. You're in a BloomNation checkout. There's no more mention of that flower shop. You are now a BloomNation customer, and that order, if it's going to them, will come in through Marketplace. Look at the checkout. I just want you to be informed. I don't like the way they do business, and I'm being very open with you and honest. This is how I feel. All this information is about BloomNation. Look, an event from BloomNation. Who in the world would allow this to happen? I mean, if Teleflora runs your website, or if my company, when I was working with Gravity Free, did your site, we would never put Gravity Free or Bloomerang Solutions or anybody in here They have no right putting BloomNation in there. This is your business, your website. You're paying monthly for that. I know for a fact Tele4 doesn't do it. But just notice, you go back, you go back, you go back, and you can't go back anymore. You're there. That's it. You're only going to go back to this. So keep that in mind. Stay in touch. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'd love to help you. Thanks.